Ditch the sales script. So your current sales script is probably killing your conversion rates. So here's a framework that guarantees more genuine conversations and more closed deals. This is something that doesn't necessarily come natural to a lot of founders without a sales background. So I find this really helpful in terms of having more in-depth and valuable sales conversations. So the problem is that rigid sales scripts often feel robotic, inauthentic, and they don't really help you connect with a prospect. And really, it just makes your sales less effective. So what's the solution? The solution is to adopt a flexible framework that prioritizes listening, personalization, and building rapport with your prospects. So what do I recommend? How do we do this? First, we need to focus on open-ended questions. This is something that is extremely important. Get the prospect talking and opening up to you. Be genuinely curious. I mean, that's something that throughout my career, I've always been curious. I've always loved learning about different businesses and different people's problems within those businesses. And this is something you can't fake. If you're genuinely curious, people will open up to you, and it's going to show in terms of your effectiveness. It's going to show in terms of that connection that you get with your prospect. And it's going to pay dividends when you're out there selling your product. Number two, actively listen and then respond. The old adage that I love is that you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, and you should use them in proportion. That 100% is the case in sales. You need to listen to what your prospect says, digest that, and then respond in a thoughtful way. Next, you need to personalize your approach to specific prospects. So use the information that they actually give you, that you gather in your conversations, and customize your approach. Use their terminology, use people's names in their organization when you're actually discussing their problems and your solutions to them. Try to build a rapport and trust with your prospect. So establish a genuine connection by being empathetic, transparent, helpful, and just by being human. I mean, one of the things that everybody keeps talking about is how AI is going to take over sales. I'll tell you the one thing it's not going to take over is establishing a really great human connection with somebody. And after all, keep in mind, people buy from people. Lastly, practice, refine your approach. Practice doesn't necessarily make perfect. I like to say practice makes permanent. So as you have sales conversations and you see certain things that work and certain things that don't, just keep refining your approach and keep getting better and better. If you can get a few percent better on every conversation, you're very soon going to be having phenomenal sales conversations every time. See what resonates with your prospects and lean into that.